The four-letter word that separates winners from everyone else. It's not what you think, but it's the key to getting what you want in life. Welcome to the CEO of You Inc., where we believe the most important business you'll ever own and run is the one called your life. My name is Michael Cheever. I believe empowering entrepreneurs to build profitable businesses and invest in our youth will change the future of our planet. I choose to do that through real estate, and while that's my lane, the principles I've learned from great coaches, mentors, and life itself apply across every industry. I share this to equip you with what it takes to grow, lead, and build the life you are meant to live. Were you told growing up not to say four-letter words? Well, here's one we all need to say and do more often. It's a simple model to get whatever you want in life. 4 letters, that's it. The word is grit. Grit is the difference between starting something and finishing it, between talking about what you want and actually living it. Let's break it down. The G is for go. Greatness starts with motion, not a master plan. Most people believe visionaries start with a crystal clear vision of their future. The truth? They almost never do. The bigger the vision, the more intimidating it feels, and the easier it is to freeze. Bill Gates started by writing a basic interpreter for a machine with just a couple thousand users. Steve Jobs and Wozniak built homemade computers for a handful of friends in their garage. Jeff Bezos sold books online from his garage. Coco Chanel opened a small hat shop in Paris. Reed Hastings mailed DVDs. Walt Disney started a tiny animation studio that failed. None of these icons launched with the perfect plan. They simply started where they were with what they had, doing what they could. The work was small, sometimes unimpressive, often unscalable, but they kept going. And that's the key. Start now, even if it's small. Excellence in the small things compounds into the big things. Don't wait for the big idea with the perfect plan, just go. R is for resilience. If you're in motion, you will fail. That's not bad news. Failing at something is proof you're stretching beyond your comfort zone. When I went from being a professional athlete to lying in a hospital bed, resilience wasn't optional. At first, I could only do 5 minutes of basic physical therapy on the floor until the pain and fatigue caused my muscles to fail. A few days later, I made it to 10 minutes, then 20, then 30. Eventually, I worked up to 2 hours a day and was able to start formal physical therapy outside of my home. It took a year for me to return to normal, everyday activities. That season of my life forged a level of resilience that served me in every challenge since. You will get knocked down. You will fail. Your resilience is measured by how quickly you get back up. The higher your resilience, the faster you get up. Get back in the game and return to go mode. We all face hard things. Decide now that when they come, you won't let a bad event become a bad day, then snowball into a bad week, month, or even year. In the toughest moments, there's still something to be thankful for. Remember, life happens for you, not to you. Become resilient because life will test you, and your bounce back matters more than your setback. I is for intelligence. For years, I relied on one strategy: work harder. And it worked until it didn't. Eventually, I hit a wall. I was overworked, stressed, and thought I might be having a heart attack. That was my wake-up call to work smarter, not just harder. Intelligence isn't just what you know. It's tapping into the knowledge of those who's been there before you. Success leaves clues. There are proven models created by people who faced harder problems than yours and conquered them. Here's an interesting fact. Our DNA as humans is 99.9% the same, whether you're Shaquille O'Neal or Peter Dinklage, aka Tyrion Lannister. The point, you're not as different from the people you admire as you might think. Find the models, learn the lessons, apply the strategies. Hard work gets you in the game. Intelligence takes you to the next level. And the T. The T is for tenacity. Tenacity is the fight to keep going, especially when no one's watching. You're not fighting other people, you're fighting your own distractions, doubts, and your prehistoric brain that's wired to conserve energy. Thousands of years ago, surviving depended on saving energy for the next meal, because often we didn't know where it was coming from. Today, even though we have refrigerators, pantries, restaurants, grocery stores, our brains still resist sustained effort. Tenacity rewires your mind through consistent action. Someone who works out every morning builds a subconscious belief that it's just what they do. It becomes a habit. And when they miss a workout, it feels off. That's the power of habit born from tenacity. Tenacity builds consistency. Consistency builds success. To recap, the four-letter word we all need to say more often. G is for go. Start now. Get into motion, even if it's small. R, resilience. Get back up. Faster every time. I, intelligence. Work smarter, not just harder. And T, tenacity. Keep going until it's yours. Grit is how you turn ideas into impact. It's not glamorous, it's not instant, but it works every single time. So, what's your next step? Go grit it into existence. Thank you for being here. Crush it. We're stronger together.